Are you brave enough to visit the scariest places on Earth? Let's start our journey in Colorado, with the Stanley Hotel. This grand edifice, built in the early 20th century in 1909 to be precise, harbors a spine-chilling past that has inspired none other than the master of horror himself, Stephen King, to pen his iconic novel, The Shining. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, the Stanley Hotel has long been the subject of countless ghost stories. Visitors and staff alike have reported sightings of spectral figures and heard unexplained noises echoing through its historic corridors. The most frequently cited apparitions are those of Mr. Stanley himself and his wife, Flora, seemingly continuing their eternal stay in their beloved hotel. From phantom parties in the ballroom to children's laughter echoing in the dead of night, the Stanley Hotel is a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. The Stanley Hotel, a place where fiction becomes a bone-chilling reality. Fasten your seatbelts as we travel to the ruins of Bhangarh Fort in India, built in 1631. Nestled in the heart of Rajasthan, this ghostly fortress is wrapped in a shroud of mystery and dread. Legend tells of a curse cast by a disgruntled sorcerer, forever dooming the fort to desolation and despair. Whispers of the curse seem to echo through the crumbling walls, a chilling reminder of the fort's tragic past. The Indian government, wary of these tales, has officially banned visitors from entering the fort after sunset. Despite this decree, brazen thrill-seekers have ventured into the eerie darkness, only to return with tales of spectral apparitions and ghostly voices. The fort, once a bustling center of trade and life, now stands as a chilling monument to the supernatural. Bhangarh Fort, where the day's end brings fear and the unknown. A place where the line between the living and the dead blurs as twilight descends. Next, we journey to the Winchester Mystery House in California, built in 1886. This bewildering architectural marvel is the brainchild of the haunted widow, Sarah Winchester. Legend says she was driven by the spirits of those killed by the infamous Winchester rifles. The house is a labyrinth, a seemingly endless maze of rooms upon rooms, staircases leading to nowhere, and doors opening to brick walls. The peculiar architecture of the house is not the only thing that sends shivers down the spine. Countless visitors and staff have reported seeing spectral figures, often believed to be Sarah Winchester herself, wandering the hallways. Disembodied voices echo through the empty rooms, and objects move of their own accord. Each corner of this house holds a story, a mystery, and perhaps a ghost. So if you're ever in California and have a penchant for the paranormal, remember to pay the Winchester Mystery House a visit. The Winchester Mystery House, a baffling structure with countless unexplained phenomena. Now let's step back in time to the Tower of London, established in 1078. A mere mention of this place sends a shiver down one's spine. This imposing fortress with its thousand-year-old walls brims with tales of gruesome executions and chilling ghost sightings. The Tower of London's bloody history is as remarkable as its architecture. It's been a stage for countless tragedies, with its cold stone walls bearing mute witness to the cruel end of many lives. Among them, the most famous is perhaps Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Her ghost, headless yet regal, is said to wander the tower's eerie corridors, a haunting reminder of her unjust fate. This ancient stronghold is a labyrinth of secrets where every stone, every chamber, every shadowy corner holds a story. Some of these stories are so terrifying they've transcended time, returning to haunt the present day. The Tower of London, a historic landmark echoing with the whispers of its tragic past. Finally, brace yourself as we venture to Poveglia Island in Italy, inhabited since 421. This small, isolated island in the Venetian lagoon has a history that's as chilling as the cold sea breeze that sweeps its eerie landscapes. The island served as a quarantine station in the 14th century during the bubonic plague, and later as a mental hospital in the early 20th century. Imagine the tormented souls, thousands upon thousands left here to die, their cries echoing through time. The island is alleged to be haunted by these restless spirits, making it a hotspot for paranormal activity. The chilling tales of apparitions and unexplained noises are enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most hardened thrill-seeker. Now, the island sits abandoned, its decaying buildings a silent testament to its horrifying past. Poveglia Island, an isolated land with a horrifying history that leaves no visitor untouched.